Okay, I'm only slightly late. It was biological necessities, I swear. I really need to sort myself out before streams. But unfortunately, it's habit forming. And if you like Lord of the Rings, it's hobbit forming. If you like bad jokes, remember to subscribe if you're watching this later on YouTube. Otherwise, subscribe anyway. Because that's hilarious and cool, and all the cool kids are doing it. Also, all the cool old people are doing it. Alright, just need to type up everything. Now, no, caps lock is on, that's bad. A wizard is never late to stream. But thankfully, I'm not a wizard. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm funny and cool and funny and cool. Funny and cool. Funny and cool. Funny and cool, cool, cool. Funny and cool. Hello, Nightworld. Damn, that's a lot of emojis. Well done. He's late. He is late. Oh, is that what you were doing? Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself, sir? I'm sorry. That's what I have to say myself. I thought you were the canoe wizard. I mean, I guess I could be. I don't have a wizard hat. Where's my wizard hat? And hello, amiibo, it's soup indeed. I sat down too fast and hurt myself. Mid-30s. Why am I so small on the webcam? There we go. Here have thighs. Become happy. Thank you for the thighs, Nightworld. It is appreciated. Hello, Sooty. What was I doing? Alright. Spam everywhere. Every frickin'... Who did that? Who interrupted my spam? Thank you, Sooty, for the water. I love unidentified funky objects, as you should. Hello, Eliaval. Hey! 30 stream streak. Well done, Nightworld. Very good. The hell was I doing? Help! Send help! Send help! Send help or I will cry. Send help or I will cry. Wah! There we go. Go over there. And very carefully have an updated... sit there. What was I doing? Okay, I've done that. I've spammed Discord. This is good. Now, I need to go find the Platono Hub. I need to find P-Hub and very carefully copy and paste the link so that everyone can get P-Hub goodness. Spam, you got it. Oh, the Predator X. Love that plane. Thank you for all the emojis. I nearly said amiibos. Thank you for all the amiibos. That's very good. Okay, remember to breathe, Borderwise. Breathing is good for you. Did you know breathing's good for you? It's almost like you need to... need to do it to stay alive. Ouch. And hello, driver. Hi indeed. Amiibos, everyone should know the P-Hub. If you don't know the P-Hub, I don't know what to say to you. You're probably too young for the stream. Love my free canoe points. Which you'll definitely not use for nefarious activities. What if someone forced you to breathe? I mean, why would you not be breathing? That is basically what CPR is. It's just like, you're not breathing? I don't think so. You will keep breathing. We're not ready to let you go yet, mother humper. Okay. Books and sheets. Delicious sheets of ham. Right, I am going to check the workshop for new stuff, but John McFist has so kindly pinged me on the Discord. There are some new things to look at, so once again, we get to look at stuff first. Before we look at stuff, we need to look at stuff. What was I doing? I need to do this. Most recent. Also need to sit up straight. Ugh. Tits out for Amphitasma. Tits out for Amphitasma. Oh, it's gonna be such a good... Hello? What the? Huh? Alright, interesting. That's not a submission at all. Very interesting, though. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Nope, nothing. And we do carve. And nothing. And student light. Most recent. And nothing. Okay, cool. Now what have we done? Whoa! New stuff. Needs a non-con breathing. Needs a lawyer. My name merged with emotes. Hello, Azusa. Hello. I'm not reading out Nyan and Uwu. That is beneath me. I have some dignity. Right. Alright, get forcefully resuscitated. Yet not new, just updated in light of previous spreadsheet notes. Very good. Get bonk because I have the hammer. Order one day, John will get bored and you will feel the force of 1,000 like 2 or 3 canoes. At that point, everyone will redeem theirs. Well, joke's on you. You can only do the canoe redeem once per stream. Although, if you lot coordinate, you could make a canoe happen every stream. Why did I say that? Well, otherwise won't weed ooh. Ah, no! I did that on reflex. Not reading them out. Saying them, that's okay. Otherwise, I'm like 60% of the way into a canoe. Hell yeah. When you reach the other side, I hope there's bread waiting for you. I don't know, man. Okay. Need to go onto the Discord to get stuff. Right, so the new improved Saya. Oh, jeez, okay. The new improved Thunderstorm. New improved Claymore. I can't help but notice a lot of these things are made by Mr. McFist himself and the Latorians. There we go. Alright, good. So we've got 4 things. I believe we're actually going to look at boats and boat game, apart from the cellar. Apart from the, what's it? Sealer, I don't know. Anyway, let's go download the... Can you shut up on screen right now? You're being very loud. Thank you. Let's go here. No, my folders. People have seen them. Ah! Oh no! People have seen my folders. Whatever shall I do? I will be disgraced at the garden party. I make it very obvious that's a joke. I don't particularly mind if people see my folders. My folders are not that interesting. Okay then. Me and my 126k points. We start one at the end of the stream and one when it starts. Oh no. What I meant. Wheeler, breadboard. I have about half of a canoe, though that other half might take a while. Hello to Tactical Spaghetti. Nice to see you in the chat. Level 2, ACBs are too hard. Really? ACBs are... Okay. I always found ACBs easier than breadboard. Not very watertight half canoe. Breadboard, ACB, doomed Yuri. Wait, what? Of bread... Don't know about boring. ACBs have their place, but as soon as you start needing multiple conditions and outputs, anything analog, they just get unwieldy. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. It's not gonna sink. Can't sink if it's started in the water. If it's half a canoe, like, from the bottom, if it's like the bottom half, that's just a canoe, but smaller. So, there you go. You gotta chain them and have separating blocks between them to stop weird chaining. Better just bread with ACB uses event inputs. Yep. Okay, never forget them out. I'm just curious, who bred the breadboard? The developers are from the depths. This is an easy question. Next. Alright, then let us finally swap over to the other place. There we go. I am full of rice and mushrooms. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. The girl who created Lua. ACBs are easier than bread to start with, although you need simple functions that are basically on-off. I still use ACBs, and I know I don't have to. Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. Half is in the left half of the canoe. I mean, left half of canoe... Yeah, that doesn't float well. Sorry, it just doesn't. Alright, so let us proceed with looking at things, because that's what we do around here. We look at things. Don't look at my Funcraft folder. How dare you? It's private! At one point, I'm going to go through the Funcraft folder, like, starting from the bottom, and that's going to be a long video. Brace yourself for content like that in the coming weeks as I scratch my head on what to actually do. Horrible mouth noises. Alright, so Sailor, take 2. Let's go look at the notes on the Sailor. I think that was reasonably recent. Sailor, 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 sailor down the sea. Sailor, sailor, sailing down the sea. Alright, here it is. Okay, a bunch of notes here. Ooh, alright, yeah. Okay then, so... Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at this. What the hell? Aha! Woo! The booty looks good! Oh, this looks nice. Oh, yes! Who did this? Was this, did Cyrus, redo? This looks very pretty. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like it. Okay, Sailor Tech 2. Let's spawn in the old one just for comparison. Alright, Sailor, 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 sailor. Why am I doing this? Oh, there it is. Okay then, yep, so... Old one. New one. Very good, me likey, yes. Speeds can also see if any enemy is circuit is but it can only really do primary target. Math block is amazing, I'm scared of the math block. Half of a ship took him a moment. Wait, what? What are we even talking about? Booty looks good, yep. There's a projectile notice in the event block, I think. Well, gotta go. Okay! Those little chicken real kids says see notification 22:14. I have to get up at 4:30. Oh, yikes. Well, thank you for stopping by, Tactical Spaghetti. Good to see you. Thunderstorm does that quite handy. Might have skimmed it over then. I do be blind as F sometimes. I need to be more on camera. Alright. Can you imagine if I did the whole stream but it was just leaning down like this? So you just have to take it for granted that, like, I'm here, and it's my wall. Is everyone enjoying my wall? Alright, I've done messing around. Right, first thing first. Let's look at our notes. First thing, mature weapon restrictions lifted can experiment to improve effectiveness. Alright, so what has changed here? What has changed? That is a gun of some kind. By the looks of it, it is not a railgun. Yep, nope, it's not a railgun, it's just a big-ass gun. With 3 clip tetras by the looks of it. What's this firing? Armor piercing one. Yep, it is AP frag. Rock solid. Shell type, can't go wrong. You must learn to embrace the math eval. I promise it's less scary than it seems. Cheer. Without the math, it's eval block. The fuse as drone would just be a boring missile brick without leverage. Otherwise, it's time to learn about derivatives and integrals. No! Don't take me back to middle school math class. I hated it there. No, it's not. Time to learn about polynomial regression. No! The only regression I do is evolutionary regression. I return to monkey on a weekly basis. The math eval is only as scaly and complicated as you make it. Well, I'm my own worst enemy then. Math eval and ChatGPT, very useful. Don't use the forbidden robot. Oh, don't fall into the water. Middle? Damn, that's early. Wait, what? Respectfully, F that. Wait, what? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Middle? What? What? I'm so confused. Chat, you've managed to confuse me completely, so I'm going to ignore you for a little while. Alright, let's look at this thing over here. Where am I? Help! this is the same thing by looks of it. Same dealio. Yep. Oh, there's plasma here too. Wow, 44 charge plasma. Expensive. Yeah, respectfully, F that, but like, yay, what? Joke's on you on doing triple integrals in spherical coordinates. What the hell? I agree, who the hell needs integration in spherical coordinates? What? Me, what? Oh, chat! You're speaking math! I am a poor history student, but you're speaking math! Stop it! Aha! Duxmageddon, my favorite! Alright, we have lasers. What lasery? Huh? What is going on here? Is this... What am I looking at here? Why is there a laser transceiver there? Is that intentional? Is this some... I'm very confused. What? What is this doing here? Yeah, I lost you. Stop saying math things! I'm scared! I should let people pay me to act like they're going to sit down and just yell at them to do the dishes and laundry the whole time. You know, some people would be into that. Not even kidding. Don't worry, BW. Amiibo is trying to find the distance covered by a ball that's passing through a changing gravitational field while moving in a circle. I did my dissertation on the Albigensian Crusade. I know not of what you speak. Alright, let's look up here. What is here? Boobs! Oh my word, does this thing actually have boobs, or is that meant to be eyes? Well, in terms of, like, mixing up the firepower, this seems to have done the trick quite nicely. Alright, so, wait, I haven't looked at the head. I haven't looked at the head, haven't looked at the head. Think the receiver you're confused about catches it and sends it right back to the other one on the sub-object. It has boobs, yeah, it has nipples, booth. Stella should have a bright blue eyes, it even has cleavage. So the funny thing about what confuses me here is that, you'll notice this is connected. It's, wait, what? Interesting. I was under the impression that, lasers could, like, transceivers could connect to each other from the side, like what this is doing. But apparently, if you get rid of this, it doesn't work. Okay, well, okay then. Question answered. In that specific setup, you need to do it like that. Gotcha. Alright, what's the other thing? What's the other notes I had on the cellar? Reaside needs more aesthetics, use more deco. Alright, check, because, yep, there's a beautiful booty back here. There's even, like... No, I am not making fun of this, but, like, there's something incredibly, like, baller about, like, having a tramp stamp of yourself on here, because that's what basically is... That's what's there. Right there is, like, a depiction of the whole craft. Oh, dear. Let's do this saw build. That is neat. It's very neat. Okay, let's look over here. There. Okay, let's see. Alright, so yep, all aesthetics, the plasma, laser, and APS barrels, they're all decorated. I can see them. What's in here? Oh, it's a particle cannon. Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very good. Very good. Right. Insulator detection needs more protection. Right, let's try and find protection, because I do believe... Aha, they just said bugger it to the... Wait a minute, did they? So, rubber beam. Ah, this is not fully insulated because, where's the rubber beam there? Yeah, this ain't gonna do anything. That rubber might as well not be there. I mean, there's no harm in it there, but, yeah, so, let me demonstrate what's gonna happen here. So, go here on the head. Whoops. Damage debugging, EMP, and if we go here, where's my EMP button? So if we hit it with a 10,000 EMP jolt, right on the face. Hello? What the? Why is that not working? Hello? What the hell? Oh, there we go. No, wait, no, wrong. Interesting. Wow, oh, there we go. Alright, so that's the problem right there. So, you'll notice the path the EMP has taken. It's got a path into the detection like this, so if you're gonna fully rubber insulate your EMP detection, you have to go whole hog. Halfway doesn't really help. The bikini has itself wearing a bikini, a little clip for the craft, is cool deck for song. Yep, if it's redundant detection, who cares about EMP protection? Well, there you go. There you go. That is the thing. Also, this thing gets constantly repaired, so that's meh. That's a thing, I guess. Okay. So, how about elsewhere? Let's see here. Let's see. Aha! This is the point where... Yes, this is more like it. So on the main craft, yeah, I'll just tick that off, honestly, because that fair enough. This is what I was talking about, because now there's this flat rubber base here. I can hit, you can drop an EMP thing right next to it, and it won't go for that. So it goes here. Whoops, never mind. What happened? Alright, so let's do that. Turn on the damage debugging. Let's say it hits over here. You see, it completely ignored that and went all the way down here. I don't even know it was over here. Bloody hell! Wow, this is I didn't realize EMP would do that much damage to jets. Hold on, let's see that again. Wait, no, they're just... Oh, right. Yeah, so see that? Ignored this completely. Let's just clear all. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, it does mean that jet's vulnerable now, but meh. EMP protection on the sub-vehicles isn't that important anyway if the main craft has repair tentacles. Yep. I wouldn't say who cares, but it's definitely not crippling. Yep. I personally stopped EMP protecting detection because it gravitates to the jets and surge protectors following the IW subs. They make amazing wires. Yep. Yep. Very true. Alright, so that is basically ticked off. Armor needs rework. More wedges and poles, less ducts and wedge fronts. What was I talking about? Alright, so probably on the main craft. Well, they didn't frickin' change that. What is with this armor scheme? I actually tested this, not too long ago. This is not good. People. Like, I don't understand why people are using this armor scheme. It does not work as well as just using, like, beam slopes and wedges. Man, I love it when when I leave notes on a thing, people are just like, nah. Add some surge protectors to the breastplate. Do you want, like, you want grounding nipples, do ya? That's a sentence. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I don't know, like, have people tested this armor scheme? Which fronts? Which back? Beams? Turn the chest into a Jacob's ladder. Wedge front and back is a kind of compromise between 2 meters wedges and beam slows. Alright, fine, we'll just leave it. I'm not gonna ask that to be changed again. Maybe the builder knows something I don't know. Alright, so how about the other armor elsewhere? Yep, same story by the looks of it. Alright, right. Okay, armor. That's good. Some slightly too much make them clip less. There are ways to do this. Let's go find the lasers. Where are the lasers? Aha, it appears they have followed my... Alright. It is time for heresy. Whoops, wrong heresy. There you go. I mean, that's still got a clip. That's still gonna be kinda clippy. It's not actually clipping. What the hell? Oh, that's a cunning thing. Little thing in there. I can still see that EMP trail. Right, let's go to...
Listening.
So if we go here... and do this, and do this... I mean, that's still clipping, that's still clipping through, but honestly, yeah, that is clipping a lot, annoyingly. You actually don't need that much, like, it's gonna ruin the shaping if you just do it differently like that. Grr. I feel the pain. Slightly clipping, yep, it's definitely slightly clipping. Right, but all you need to do here for this to clip less is this. And then you just... So now, again, we do this. And yeah, now it's essentially a 3x3 rotation. Which clips considerably less. Alright, so time for new notes on the updated version. New version. Rear of laser turret still clipping. Shave off. Shave off back, so there's that. Very nice. Use deco, fix shaping. Yeah, pretty much. Laser turrets are a huge pain, and I understand that I'm being a pain for being fussy about this. But yeah, like, also that's the rear of the turret on something that gets repair tentacled a lot, so not the biggest issue. Honestly, you could just go here. This is paint 31. And there you go. That, like, you don't know. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, what else? Let's go down the list. Say I had a lot of notes. Lamp should be Stone Light Fleet color. Okay, we'll see that. Needs more missile defense. And it has packs, so tethered sonar is an option for ASW purposes. Alright. Let's see here. Logically, if there was going to be... Aha! Let's see, there is... Alright, so it has sonar buoys. It doesn't have tethered ones, but, like, that's kind of a moot point, because to have tethered ones work flawlessly with particle cannon, they need to be tethered up here, so that's fine. Alright, let's combat test this puppy. Let's see, what did we test this against? Does anyone remember? This is definitely ticking most, if not all, of the... Also, I'm gonna feel bad that I recommended poles. Needs more missile defense. We'll see how it do. What did we throw this against is the question. Yes, Sealer, take 2. Make the cabana similar to the plasma mantlets. By the way, when did they change lasers to not need battery? I don't even remember a time where lasers needed batteries, so... Wouldn't be my first choice either, but it does the job. So I just specifically said that the armor scheme is one they tend to stick with, and it's not like it's unusable. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Does the job. Laser turrets are a pain. Neither has laser turrets that clip when elevated too, if that's an indication of what a pain they are. They never need... Yeah, like, am I crazy? Okay then. This is a case of like the one in charge of the siege. She's being like, alright, well, armor scheme is being kept, I suppose. Dear. What was I doing? Alright, let's go find something that's in the Sayer's weight class. Added weight. Bruh, I've been added way too much electric charge. Why the hell did a bunch of workshop labor craft have batteries then? Oh, if you try and reverse engineer from the workshop, oh my man. My man, you were gonna have problems. Because the builders suffered from that same misconception probably. Or they were using the batteries for something else. What is this? This is 1.2 million? What's a 1.2 million Glacave thing? Neutron Star, why not? And Blowtorch. And this thing falls into the frickin' water. But it manages to unstuff itself. What color is that plasma? It's green, okay. And does this thing use any frickin' missiles at all? I mean, the armor's holding, to be fair. And that is green. Very good. Right, this thing is turning problems by the looks of it. Who is winning chicken dinning? What bits just fell out there? Was about to actually cheaper to make more steam. What are people saying? Common one. Actually cheaper to make more steam turbines instead of... I was about to point out the piglets in the set, but then realized they came from the heli, lol. I'm way too tired. I'm also tired, apparently. Let's see. Uh-oh, that's not good. Does the sailor need a breastplate in order to be competitive with the shape it is? Because the Neutron Star's main gun is actually kind of strong. I see fire. Uh-oh. To be fair, a lot of the armor schemes I regularly use aren't going to take that very well either. Oh dear. That's not good. Hang on, let's go check. Where is the Neutron Star? Which, to be fair, is a godly. But again, rule of thumb is that a stone like hard should be able to take on a Glacave godly. Is that Bodan? I'm way too tired. Okay, so... That didn't go well, and that's because Cyrus players actually had some restraint in not having a shield in front. And I hesitate to recommend one because those things are really annoying. What's another one? Neutron Star, Blowtorch, which I believe is the only Eagle Cave craft to have sub-vehicle turrets. Alright, let's see here, and Blowtorch, where is it? The Blowtorch is a... Where is the Blowtorch? I genuinely don't... Oh, there it is. Alright, it's got, Alright, uses transparent clips, so functionally it's fine. Thank you, Duggar. For the hydrate. Oh, I was spawning things way too close together. What's wrong with me? Oh, dear. No wonder things weren't working out as planned. Oh boy. % health taken off. There's like this soothing frickin' banjo music while this carnage happens. There's also the problem that the Seiya is quite slow. Admittedly, the shape of it does mean that, like, it's hard not to be slow. Also, this is a plasma vulnerable thing if I've ever seen it. Although it is... Let's see. Are you winning? No, you're not. You are not winning. The problem that the Seiya has is that a lot of stuff just doesn't go for the sub-vehicles that endlessly get repaired. They go straight for the main body. Mostly because everyone, I think, building on this campaign is wise to this kind of nonsense. Admittedly, the Blowtorch is getting kind of gutted right now, but the Seiya isn't doing much better. Whee! How's your day going, chat? My day's going good. How are your bits? Bits are going good. Oh, this is a problem. There's basically a giant weak point right in the middle of that duct armor where the shield lives. That's an issue. Okay then. Where do we go to the Seiya? New version is like full shield projector makes hole in. Whoop. 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 Thank you, Nightwell. Ah! Okay, I should say weak points. Weak. There we go. Seiya's flying funny. Seiya's flying funny. Funny things are happening. front-sider fights are very much just like, who is going to reach the frontal armor first? Uh-oh. Say's running out of control. Yep, this is a problem. Alright. I'm gonna be mean. More space. Tool. Armor. Plasma, real problem. Space frontal armor, plasma, real problem. Combat, testing, benchmark. Carve. A blow torch. Neutron. Okay then. Right, so new notes, brand new notes for the Saya. Let's just go there. Cyrus did a really good job here. Much prettier. Most issues fixed. It just needs a little bit more stuff. Hope this isn't like the whole Immortal Saga. Unfortunately, like, Godlies are hard, and Stone Knight hards are hard. Same thing happens in most TG mechs that prioritize propulsion. Yeah, that is the trick, yes. I really wonder how viable is using unsuppressed recoil as a dodge mechanic. Kinda works if the craft is small enough, recoil propulsion, yep. There's some older deep water guard like APS bombers stuff, or cram bombers, that used to... They tended to dodge things just because, well, the recoil made them bounce up. Okay, so we got new version of that. Now we gotta go to the other thing. Right here. TZ3L4. TZ3L4. So over in the aesthetics tab, it's all good. Right. So, gotta go there, gotta go there. And let's go there and go there. What a thrilling screen I've left us on. So it's still got a bit of orange on it, but considerably less. Yeah, and I'm not sure how you're meant to reinforce that fronting without ruining the aesthetics. Don't be scared. And to puff chest out. Alright then. I need to finish doing all the notes. I need to finish doing all the notes. Me. Alright, where can I put this so Cyrus will see it? Is the question. Was the workshop updated is the question. Cyrus Blaze, and this was updated 29th July, which was just a few days ago. Very nice. Looked at the new version. Well done and thank you. notes, and we're good to go. Whoops, okay. I'm so freaking sorry, Cyrus. There's like just 4 more things. There we go. Whoops, I spelled improve twice. That's wrong. And deco for pretty. Okay. And just need to can deco for pretty. There we go. There we go. This is like the most thrilling stream ever when I'm just doing a spreadsheet just off the screen. It can't really be fixed without sticking to sub-vehicle shield on the front. Just some spaced arm on the front. I'll be happy with that. Straight left or right using a barrage of 500mm APS for the recoil gen. You might as well just use jets, honestly. Doesn't think there needs to be a sub-vehicle shield. Isn't there something with a shield that's decorated into glass hexagons? Yeah, that's the linear care. Scarlet Dark Blue Faction. Yeah, what did you type, Nywold? Yeah, if a sub-vehicle shield is needed, there is a Scarlet Dawncraft. Oh, poor Saya. Anyway, we've looked at the new Saya. Now we need to look at the new different thing. What's next? The Thunderstorm SR ship. So this is the new improved Thunderstorm. Let's go look at the old one. What notes do we have on the Thunderstorm? Thunderstorm. Where is it? Okay, God, there was only one note on it. Needs D-sub-objective internals and more pretty, especially for the drone. Alright, thankfully, this has, very light notes. What? That looks outrageous. Fleet colors, so Republic. Drone does indeed look much prettier. Yes, very nice, very nice. And who made this? This is a McFist design. Remember to McFist your designs thoroughly to make sure they work very well. Let's spawn in the old one. Hold on, let's go find it. It's been a long time since we've looked at a so old thing. Thunderstorm. No, don't move. No moving. Right, so... Aha, yes, this is much prettier. Much prettier indeed. It's got more decals. It's got a different colored deck. Rust-proof paint is basically the same. And the drone in particular... It's subtle, but yeah, the drone does look a lot better. What is this drone? Yep, this does indeed look a lot better. Very flat seawards over here. Yep. Oh, the seawards looks better. I think nope, it doesn't look any different. Yep, and yep. More color variation. Very good, very good. Particle cannon looks the same. Aesthetics is the final boss of FDD. Right, superstructure looks basically the same. Alright then, that's all. If that's all that's changed, then good. Yep. Now with the last... Oh, right, that as well. Alright, so the old one was just ugly with sub-objects. And, hold on, how many sub-objects does this have? It has 23. This one has 10. So it has EMP trap, turret, and it's got a turret. There's a spin block in there. There's an elevation only turret. What's that spin block for? Something cunning, I'm assuming. Launch? What the hell? I'm assuming this has got some... This thing has breadboard. sure as cookies it's got breadboard somewhere. It's a McFist design. It has a breadboard somewhere. Look at the superstructure. What am I looking at? Oh, right. And here's with... Oh, boy. This Brett has noted. This repulse. This is the thunderstorm. Recall the deck makes it stick out way better. Nice trifecta with the anti-rust paint the whole paint of the deck. Yep. The spin block coordinates animation launchers. Nice. Amazing. Yep. Okay, well played, Mr. McFist. Me likey. Okay. There were no notes on the performance of this thing. We're just gonna have it fight something, just as a reminder to see what it looks like. So we got the new and improved Thunderstorm over here. Just gonna throw it against probably itself, honestly. Let's see here. Actually, the old one. Let's throw it against its old self and see what happens. Wow. Bloody Nora. Whoa. And it gets pulled back. And once again, the drones are being pulled back. I forgot what missiles are on here. There are a lot of them. Ah, they are laser-designated kinetic missiles. Oh no, like some of them are kinetic and the rest of them are not. Oh wow. Turret taken out. The Thunderstorm is a small but formidable package. Like, generally, when I make something that's 100 meters long, it costs about a fifth as much as this. Oh dear. I think only the first few are to soak up anti-missile damage. Yep, that is a handy trick with missiles, and it's honestly something I should do more. How many small launches does this have? It has exactly 10. Right? Okay, Thunderstorm. Approved. Right, so now we can delete everything, and we're going to move the Thunderstorm and replace the old Thunderstorm that I have. Yep, that's version 108 versus 137. Okay then, approved. And if the spaghetti gets a hold of the old one, that's very good. Let's actually load it in. Why not? Congratulations, you are airborne. You are born in the air. And ceremoniously just do this and do this. Yay! That's one of 400, give or take. Ticked off. 8 thump, 8 frag, 4 incendiary in that order. How do you go about saying what launches first? See what order they launch and change them. Build this into watch to see what launches first. Mesh load that was launched in the same order. Yep. Oof. Yep. Yep. Okay, very good. Very good. Next is... Alright, so we're gonna leave that there. Wait, did I not put the thing... Hold on. Did I not tick off... Did I not place the Anubis where it should live? Hold on a second. Hold on. Temple of Anubis. This is the new improved one, right? Yep, new improved one. I didn't put this where it should live. I didn't put this where it should live. Temple of Anubis. Right, I did not put this where it should live. Awkward. Temple of Anubis. Temple of Anubis. Temple of Anubis. And delete that. Very good. And go back. What the hell? Oh. And then delete this one over here so I don't get confused. So if you look at the mouse, there's a bit in the bread to hold on, turn on holograms to show what order the missiles launch. Ooh, neat. Okay then. Shoopity doopity doopity deepity bobbity beebity bobbity beebity bobbity boo. Alright. Claymore. Let's go find the Claymore. How much clay do you want? More. Right, so this had a lot of problems. So, helipad needs to be bigger, wireless camera needs to be removed, needs to hit scan weapon. Number 2 turret needs to be elevated, shoots number 1 occasionally, has remote camera. Wireless camera needs to be... Wait. Wireless camera and remote camera I think might be the same thing. Anyway, let's look at this fella. Let's put in the old one just for giggles. Who made the Claymore? Exactly. Right, so teeny tiny itsy bitsy teeny weeny. Oi! What the hell are you doing? I didn't. How did we do that? Okay. Why are you moving? I didn't tell you to move. Oh, wait. How did it do that? Seriously, how did it do that? I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. Please hold me. Alright, so... You...
Receiving.
Reverse back to where I want you. Alright, so... First thing first. Helipad, tiny, looks silly. New helipad. Hold on. Yardstick. 1, 2, 3, give or take. 2, 3. Wait, did they make it? Is this any bigger? Am I nuts? Oh, you cheeky sod Rex. You made it 1 block wider. Well, 2 blocks wider and 1 block longer. Printer made the original, but it was another APS missile ship and he wasn't too happy with it. Okay. The few times I've messed with missile order, the first few are weird and the rest are in neat order. So I rebuilt it well with plasma because the old doesn't have much of that. Very good. This, I guess that technically the helipad is bigger. I'm trying to think now. It's like 2 meters larger. There's only so much space. You could have made more. Could have made more. Could have made. What's back here? Stuff. That's what's back here. Whee! All right. There's some kind of. Turn that crap off. There we go. Don't move. You're still moving. Stop it. What? Is there breadboard on here that makes it avoid friendly ships or something? Right. Don't move. Alright, technically that is bigger, so like, you know what? I'm not even going to pick a fight about that. Wireless camera needs to be removed. Alright, so if we go here. Camera. Wireless camera is up there. And if we go here, camera. No wireless camera. Very good. Very good. Very nice. No, the large props need time to shut off. Really? I guess. Alright. And we can over here. Needs hit scan weapon. Does it have one? So this one, missile APS plasma. This one, missile APS Particle cannon, right. There is a... What is this? That's very interesting, firing restrictions? Is that on purpose? Am I a crazy person? I always thought that, like, you kind of have to match the... Hold on. Yeah, I think I might be learning something about turret restrictions here. Uh-huh. Is this to ensure the particle cannon doesn't blow its own face off? This wasn't a note, but I did reduce the subvoltage notice as well. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Must have missed that. So that's 19 subconstructs over here on Le Original. That is a lot. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Oh boy. Okay, over here and... Yep, that's definitely less. 9 subcontracts. Very good. Very, very good. Firing restriction on the lens is relative to the turret, so it turns. Okay, jolly good. That's good to know. Good to know for later. Right, needs to get same weapon. Check. Number 2 turret needs to be elevated. Right, so on the old one, over here. Yeah, so your problem here is that where this plasma cannon was, it is actually almost clipping into the rear of the front one, which is a problem. So did this get elevated? It did get elevated. Tell me this is deco. Thank goodness. All right. So that is that little turrety turret. And this is the new turrety turret. It is taller. Very good. Very, very good indeed. Can you change restrictions from absolute to relative? Unless you take the loads back from relative. Ooh, never noticed. Yeah, I'm happy to learn that. I'm learning things. We're already an hour into the stream? Alright, has remote camera. Okay, well, in that case, nice one. The new improved Claymore, it's fixed. It's got the problems fixed. Very good. Now I just need to save this thing correctly. Alright, so here. And load in here. Play more. And presumably it is like there. There we go. Like so. Very good. Yeah, move the turret up 1 meter. 1 meter is all it needed, so well done. And over here, and then I'm gonna go make some more coffee, and then we can look at the Platorium. And it's time for... Actually, you know what? It would be a really good idea. Oh man, we didn't see the Claymore fight anything. Listen, we're just... While we're doing things... We're just gonna spawn in a lot of commodities for this to shoot, just so it has some form of combat testing. There we go. This thing is actually pretty fearsome too. Yeah, no, I'm scared of this thing. Burst plasma is no joke. Regardless of what kind of vehicle it's mounted on. Oh yeah, this is the old one. The new one has just plasma in the front and like, Ah, yes, it would not be a Sewol Republic thing. You know what? That's okay. Why is there no tail rotor on the helicopter? I'm going to... Alright, so... I'm going to go here. John McFist, you're going to hate this. I'm going to swap this to orange. And I don't know what... I didn't look at the bloody helicopter. Helicopter needs more pretty, especially on rear tail rotor. especially... Comma. Comma is important. Up the hull, gotta change the plasma into a second AVS. Do what I do and just use Plutona design in other campaigns. This is way cooler than the Mako Shark. Oh, nice. Claymore will do 53 meters per second in a straight line too. New Godly Needed episode after stream, right? Hell yeah. Don't touch the heli, that's Printer Rector's design. Don't just add a jet cover. Or better, a 1 million square, a 1 meter square ion drive. Okay, so Claymore, almost done. Helicopter just needs some pretty, and then we're good. Pew pew pew. Alright. Claymore. Alright, functionality-wise it's okay, which means it can be deleted out of that thing. Here we go. Beautiful. We'll make the propeller's counter rotating so it doesn't need a tail rotor. Gonna badly miss MS Paint a rotor to use a hollow projector to put on the heli. No! Damn, I should really make dinner? You should, Eliavel. Alright then. It is main menu time. You can look at penis. I mean, craft. Well-designed craft by well-designed people. By well-adjusted people. Okay then, time for me to vanish. I've already vanished. Ah! Okay, enough of this silliness. I almost accidentally deleted my webcam source. That's the noise. Need the protocol ready, coaxially for so coaxially would make the adjudicator decide between them and intermeshing in first. Frickin' love the adjudicator, it's very good. Alright, I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Survive the ads. I don't know what accent this is. See you later. Oh no, I'm cold. Oh no, slippers. Penis! Slippers need to go back on. But I need to go back on. Alright. Going much better. Floaters and thunderclouds since making the residents in Lawrence. Burp. I really just did complete Thunderstorm and Anchor Bolt when playing through Dark Dystopia. Have to get some eeps now. Hope the looking will go good. Very good driver. Thanks for stopping by. Look well, bye driver. Oh, and the Crucian. And modify the Crucian that did good work in my aborted Barons of the North playtest as well. Why make new design when existing design do trick? This is true. I did the same bloody thing for the Metal Fleet. It's just like, damn it, I need a mid-cost boat cruiser thing. 3 failed attempts, and then I remembered the Icicle already exists. Retrofit thing. Hurt. Okay then, we gotta look at the... what's it called? What's its nuts? There we go. Platorient. What is the Platorient again? Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Oh my. It is a pretty, pretty thing. Bloody Nora! This is gorgeous! Oh, damn it, I wasn't taking screenshots enough. Crap, damn, poot, darn. What is the Platorient? Let's have a look-see here. Platorient. Found it. Similar level... ah, this is purely aesthetics. Alright, so... same level of aesthetics as the Campestre, which is one of the craft that doesn't have any notes on it. Very good, very good, very good. Deco, color, and etc. Let's spawn in the Campestre. Oh, damn, it's been a long time since I've looked at Hawa, man. So here's the Campestre. Bloody gorgeous little thing. I love it. So that's Inky Boy. Who made this? Yintiger. Yep, I would say that looks on par. Very nice indeed. I love the color contrast, like on the propeller pods. Just propeller holders. Oh yeah, that plane looks way better than the old one. Fun fact: your penis craft can be used as a divine craft because the male reproductive system, also known as the symbol of phallus. Phallus is a Greek god. Okay, I think I understood what you said, Hoilepe, and also hello! Did I say hello before? I don't remember. What is this thing up here? Oh, missiles of some kind. Or bombs, I don't remember. Alright, let's spawn in the old Platorient. Let's have a look-see. Yep, excuse me. Alrighty, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. It also appears to have... I do like how people take the time to kind of like... Hold on. It looks like they've made... they've added extra stuff as well, so... We go... Here, this is definitely a missile of some kind. Yep, it is a... proximity fuse. Alright, so it's bombs dropped from on top. And bombs over here, just logs. I love it. Oh, I love it. Very good. Very good indeed. And presumably, this is some kind of Bombay, not to be confused with Bombay, India. I'm assuming this is the same Bombay as before. Again, not Bombay, India. Alright. That looks like it has clearance. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, aesthetically, yep. Tick, done. Right, let's just throw this at a bunch of... let's spawn in a whole crap ton of commodities. Go forth. Ride of the Valkyries, ride of the Valkyries. Oh, the bomb's gonna drop. Drop them bombs. Aha! Burning pine trees, I love it! Okay then, bombs did not drop, did they? The commodity's actually kind of good at shooting down aircraft, which is a bit of a problem for our friend here. How did you get shot at the least? What the hell? Come on, drop them bombs. You do. Why are the bombs? Oh, there they go. There they go. Whee! Oh no! Yay! Bombs drop. Yep. Satisfied. So what is this thing armored with? Is it armed with anything? Reinforced wood. Of course. You should do a bomber versus bomber with the Sycamore. No bias at all. Okay. Well, I need to put this thing in its new home. Latorian, let's go. Outdated, planes, Latorient, and Flat Orient. Approved. No notes. Well done, team. Alright. Let us throw this against the Sycamore. 1v1. Bomber Squadron. Hell yeah. Alright, and our Confederation. Sycamore. Let's see who wins this one. My money is on the thing with guided missiles, actually. And ABS. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Oh yeah, this thing is a cram bomber, so it is at a distinct disadvantage. Alright then. Wait, pause, because we don't want to miss this. We're going to go here. Platorient. Done. No more orange for you. Reset. And... Alright then, so over here, craft that should be brought up to similar level as the Confessray. Platorient, we can remove it. Perfect. And over here, we can remove it. Woo! One less orange spot. We are cool, we are swag, we are the swaggest people. Yeah, I didn't cover the missiles. Oops. All the APS. Commodity is certainly a ship full time. Not sure I thought why the Sycamore had a chance. Yeah, I'm not sure why you thought that either. Poor Sycamore. Wait, I think the... Hold on, let's check here. The Platorient is a hard bomber, and so is the Sycamore, interestingly enough. Okay then. Very good. Now, we need to actually look at the Stone Knight stuff that we should be looking at. Let's go here. Okay, Stone Knight presents, Stone Knight presents, Stone Knight presents all that time. Alright, so Era, UFOs. Era, Scarab, and the Soul, and the Mashava Astra. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Alright, so we got that. We got jazz. The Platorient is completely undamaged. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. There's your free border sing. Enjoy it. You'll never get another one. Also, it looks like maybe this Sycamore has a static combat height with the priority is based on the target. I thought the back turret had more clearance upwards. Guess I was wrong. You can update it if you want to. I don't remember what notes the Sycamore has. Does it have any? Hang on a minute. I'm curious. What homework did I give to the Sycamore? absolutely nothing, as it turns out. So you don't need to touch it if you don't want to. Alright, let's go look at the other thing. Let's go look at the other thing. I'm very musical at the moment. I hope everyone's cool with that. I want stone light and I want thrustercraft. First things first is the era. Alright, I remember this thing. This is an old design. Chernamore made this thing. Right, let's go preemptively. Okay, then. Yeah, this thing, usual story, needs a little bit more pretty. Oh, I want the pyramid in the background. That'd be really good. Rise up! Alright. I've looked at a lot of stuff. Jeez. How am I not sicker from the depths entirely? Alright, so first things first is the little note. Okay, material weapons restricted removed. Alright, how much deco coke is actually on here? Oh my god! You know what? I forgot it was like that. I forgot it was just like, okay, alright, we can do not have to deco cope anymore. I completely forgot. Oh dear. Okay. Whew. That taught me off guard. Okay. I guess if I could find the sound file for Campfire, I could find that. Of the designs that are mine, least in my care. Good idea. Orange. Funny mode equals super loud gun sounds. Funny loud cram bomber. Yep. Adding anime woman to the anchor bolt. No! On its not sure to get the front. Those GD soldiers need reminders of what they're fighting for. Now look at World of Warships. The sound files are pretty easy to find. Why the butt wiggle like that? Oh, this? That is... trust vectoring by the looks of it. Could use a funny mode. Anime girl... Anime girl ERA! Oh dear. Alright, so, this is an easy design, so... How fast is it moving? It's really slow for what it is, honestly. Why is it so slow? Yeah, why is it so slow, honestly? Why is this? It has thrust vectoring. Alright, if we tell you to bugger off in a straight line somewhere...
Form up and fly with
speed. Do you do it?
Moving out.
There we go, that's more like it. Very fast. Alright, so there is that. There's not actually that much you need to do. Basically, redo the deco so it's less... Can I armor refit? Oh dear. Oh my god, it has RTGs. Why does it have RTGs? Alright. Remove RTGs. We can do better. Remove RTGs. Into power generation. These are very wussy lasers, but then again, easy design. Doesn't need to be incredible. Right, let's throw this fella against a... Wait, no, the checklist. Checklist. We have one. We have one. Alright, I also remembered. We need to do this. 3 RR. Right, so the old one we can delete. And Era Scarab 5CA. 5CA. And White Scarab is there. Soul S. Seriously? Wait, really? Was the Soul something we were meant to be looking at? Yes, we are. So the Soul S there. There we go. And then M4 H3. Wow, the Mashavar Astra has been like updated a lot since I've last looked at it. There we go. Could probably replace some of the jet combustors for generators and then replace the RTGs for fuel. Exactly. Splitting thrust between the forward and your. Yep. I think a single 10k fighter shouldn't be part of the endgame faction roster. Should spawn in squad. Good point, actually. Should spawn in squad. Single 3 RR4. Spawn in squad. We could actually put flamethrowers on this then now I think about it. I do like the Necron Doomscythe look at this, but I doubt it'll put up any fight. Also, they're single piece based? Yes. Yes, they are. What was the squad suggestion? 3 or 4. Let's say 4. 3 or 4 plates with actual armor blocks. Improve fire power as much as possible. I think, what is it? Alright, needs to be brought up to the same aesthetic standards of the Hunan and Moonin, honestly. Aesthetic standards on par with Hunan and Moonin. And improve firepower as much as possible. What else? Needs more texturing. The sole use of HA doesn't look great. Yep, I think without deco... Yeah, this thing is very small. It's legit 1 meter thick. Maybe the end of that Doomscythe is actually run a missive only lines across the surface. Yeah, there's a, like, yeah, basically... Yeah, just more pretty. More pretty all the time. And yeah, the steam pipes are not the best look. Alright, I was meant to combat test this. Right, we need to find a Glacave design that's roughly in the same cost as this. Even though this feels like something that's gonna get a full rebuild. It just looks, it just like, yeah. Just kinda looks like it. Where the hell was this? Did I go to Thrustercraft? Yeah, I did. Alright. Even though this is kind of a plane. Alright, what is a very cheap little Glacave friend? Alright, the cheapest thing is the Ion. This little guy is actually begging for a flamethrower of some kind, I think. Uh-oh. Well then, I mean, mutual kill, I guess. Huh. I'm gonna combat testing benchmark. Combat testing benchmark. Glacave Ion. Drone. Let's throw it against another thing. Because that technically, well, that was a draw. We don't want to draw, we want to win. Alright, Gear Tooth, let's see you. This thing desperately needs missile defense, that's for sure. Did I see missiles launched? Yes, I did. Although this thing has such a low radar signature, it's like... It's actually not that bad in terms of firepower, like, against smaller things. It can do it. Also, wow, I love how it turns. Look at that. I do like this thing. It is, like, about as glass cannony as you can get. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this thing a lot. It's bullying a tiny amphibious walker, that's for sure. Whee! I'd use the cram flashlight at missive only tube mesh, yeah? Man, behold it how it tells me it looks strange. Gears work for stone light, open steam pipes less so. Yep. Yep, jousting is honestly doing the thing it's supposed to. Yeah, it's doing great. Like, functionality-wise, this thing is like, you know, it's doing... There's a little bit of deco. Ooh, gods. Yeah, that is some deco flicker right there. Ew. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. Alright, let's throw it against something it struggles against. Let's throw it against... What is a medium... what is a medium? Let's throw it against the Sympagic. Cost equivalent. Alright, so... This might need the custom battle simulator. No, what's it? Custom battle over here. And standard Tono fight setup. And blueprint. Gonna put you over there for a second. Gonna go find the new and improved, what did I say it was? Sympagic, that's the one. Which doesn't have any notes on it anymore. It got fixed. Right, so can't be updated. Sympagic, so that is 59,000. That's 10,000. So 5 little errors should be cost equivalent. Can you just set the CJDs to use an ion troll? Yeah. What's the genesis of Trojans? Just looks strange. So yeah, like, don't worry. All the aesthetic suggestions, we will... I can actually share the workshop page when I post the notes for this. And then we could all make suggestions, because there's a lot of suggestions. What was I doing? So 5 of these little bastards, which I'm very fond of. I have to admit, I like the era. It's very nice. Alright, spawn altitude 200. Wait, no. Spawn altitude 200, apply to all. Does everyone have materials? Yes, they do. Let's start. How old do you do? Where am I? So here's our friend the Sympagic. Very sexy looking jet. Wait a minute. Ow! Fleet colors, we have them. Look at how wiggly these little guys are. Very nice. Uh-oh, Sympagic can go to space. But the arrows cannot. I think one of them is on fire. I have to say, little EMP particle cans, man, I really need to... honestly, I could have used something like the Era playing through Hard Nita, simply because the Dragon Forces were bloody expensive for what they could do. Admittedly, these little guys have no durability at all. They're actually holding their own. Turns out being cheap as balls is a nice asset. Uh-oh. I'm going to say they just need a water start. Alright, so that's one thing we've learned today. Ion drone, sim, magic, cost. Alright, so needs water start. Alright, Sympagic is winning. Yeah, this guy, they don't do well on fire. It is also so weird to see something decoed with heavy armor be so fragile. It's just a weird feeling. Here's our Glacave friend, being all Glacave-ish. I don't think so. You can turn off the smoke. I don't think they've got headed since it was built. Small added that active protective ones will really work quite well, better than probably any other form of missile defense. Very true, very true. Missile defense. Projectile avoidance could work well. Yeah, the Sympagic is just rocking their socks, as it turns out. Alright, I don't think they're gonna win. Got EMP'd a fair amount, but also I love the green smoke for these guys. Oh, look at that. Maybe they can do it. Maybe they can't. We could remember to use that one metal protection mod with the campaign and deck a lot of things with metal instead of heavy armor. Makes the metal look more uniform, looks better. I would prefer not to recommend mods to anybody in order to play the campaign. I think that's a little bit, Because mods in From the Depths are a gamble. Like, any update the devs do has the potential to break it, so... Yeah, I think that's it for the era. There's not actually that much to do on it. Let's see, wow, I did not spell projectile well, did I? Material weapon restrictions lifted. Can experiment. Does not have to deck behind everything anymore. Needs aesthetic standards of part with unit and moonin. Remove RDGs. We can do better penetration. E.g. CJE generators. Not enough. Spawn a squad of 304. Replace place with actual armor blocks. Improve firepower as much as possible. Needs water start. Needs missile defense. Projectile avoidance could work well. Combat testing benchmark. Glacave ion drone and Sympagic cost equivalent. That works! That works well. Let's do that. Right. Hook Merc. Alright. Not there, not there, not there. 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 And we're just going to hang out here. Click, reset. There we go. Era goes there. Pokemon over there. Aesthetics, functionality, very good. Very good. Very good, very good. Very nice. Alright. 3RR4. I do like how the name as well is like really easy to find. 3R4. Surretus. When was this uploaded? 2024, like 2 years ago. Very nice. Fighter drone maybe? Yeah. You like it. Alright then. Era is not winning. But that's okay. That is okay, that is okay, that is okay, that is okay. That is okay, today it is okay. And Sympagic has won. Everyone, do a victory lap, Sympagic. Oh yeah, I can... Hooray! I can take things off my list here. Okay then. Alright, good. Right, we've looked at the error. Error message. Vanilla message looks like sheet metal put through a trash compactor. Yeah, vanilla metal is I need to try that actually. Would a plicate be better than the metal plates on the Crescent Moon thing? I get the feeling Beetlejuice is that. I think maybe I have seen it. Hang on, let's go. I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna go look at it. Just try and stop me. Oh my god, okay, come on. Most popular, I suppose. Why not? And metal. And mod. And presumably most popular is like, huh? Marvel metals and bars, additional metal blocks, fictional metallurgy. What the hell am I looking at? Most popular of all time. Thank you. What the hell? Bomber defensive turrets. I think you've managed to distract me. I found a pixelated texture mod. Why is the... Huh. Mega slopes pack. I can't find it. It's called Chunks. Oh, right. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Orange. Thanks, Orange. Night well, everyone. Default meditation. Looks like someone tried to make armor and stuff they found in a junkyard. Okay, chunks. Chunks. My bad. To be fair, people weren't calling it the chunks. Did I ever subscribe to this? I see what you mean. This looks pretty. This looks pretty. When was this updated last? Damn! This was updated back in 2021. And yeah, nice little side-by-side comparison right here. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right. Gotcha. I'll be trying that out later. Like, even when I mesh for scrap metal, there are block meshes that look made better. Yeah, it still works. Gotcha. I mean, it is just a texture replacement. Those are, as far as modding goes, those are fairly straightforward. Alright, enough faffing about. We must look at least one more thing. The Scarab. Let's look at that. We've actually looked at a lot of stuff today. It's just that none of it's on this... Oh, well. You know, yeah, it's fine. Alright, Scarab. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. I love it. I like this thing. But yeah, we need a bit of a redo. Is that actual heavy armor? Nope. I mean, some of it. Ooh. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me, me. And this is a medium design, so this is gonna need a bit of TLC. And this is again, this is a golden oldie in the Stonelight what do you call it? Do not have to deco hide anything anymore. Actually, if I remove all the decorations from this, oh, there's only 10 decorations here. You definitely need to change the heavy armor for something else. It's not doing anything. Change HA to alloy or metal. It's basically okay. Cover exposed components. Alright, what else can we look at here? This thing is armed with a little particle cannon and a simple laser, and it's got an attack run. This thing can reverse. Hold on. Yeah, this thing can reverse. I didn't even check, wow, I didn't even check the list. Oh well. Let's actually remember our list now. So, aesthetics and fleet colors. Do-over needed. Error. More with you, Moonin. Why did I type the other thing? I need to go... Let me go back here. And correct that. Wait a minute. Can I can't edit that. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. Okay, looks a bit flat. Another very flat ground. Speaking as someone Also, is there a name overlap with the Kefra Sub-Eagle? Some blazes, huh? Is this a medium? I don't think this guy will last long enough for me. Nope, definitely not medium. Definitely not medium. That for sure. Okay, then what else? Alright, so also suborbital clipping. It has hello? Nope, I can already see those don't clip. Transparent APS clips, it has no APS. Resource settings need to be set to full. This thing is 20,000 materials, and it actually carries 20,000 materials. So it's actually a bit much. So set resource storage to full. Material storage should be about 50% of overall cost. I'm looking forward to what people do for these older Stone Knight designs. I suggest front-siding behavior. Front-siding behavior would probably work better. I'm also anticipating that rebuilding this thing will maybe double its cost, so I think I'm going to be a little bit mean and set the homework to be kind of like, well, admittedly, if I'm throwing this against hard Concave craft, then yeah, that's what's going to happen. Front-side behavior probably would better. Combat testing benchmark, just going to combat testing benchmark. I know how to spell benchmark for sure. What's chat say? Okay, it doesn't really look like a scarab or at breast. I don't know what I'm waffling with. Yeah, this is, at the moment, this thing is easy. And I think it only got put here because it beat the error in a fight one-on-one. Or 2v2. So there's that. What else? What's else on our checklist, which I forgot to do? Repair bots. Does it have any? Nope. Repair bots, auto propulsion. I don't think it has. Didn't look like it. Nope. It also has a crap ton of jets. What the hell? Oh, because it's got heavy armor on it. That's not doing it any favors whatsoever. Heavy armor beam. Yep. Okay, so no auto propulsion. Very nice. Functionality, combat testing. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's fill the space with goo. Right, so this is about 20k. What's the Electron? Right, this thing also flies like crazy. And it needs some kind of missile defense, otherwise it's going to die. Yep, it's on fire already. Yep. So, I want everyone to take note that putting a ring of heavy armor around something generally does absolutely bloody nothing. Also, hold on a second. Okay, nope. Yep, okay, it does need missile defense for sure. Whoops. Apologies for the motion sickness. Needs missile defense. And combat testing benchmark, Carbide Ion Drone. Wait, is that what's spawning in? Carbide Electron, I should say. I know how to spell benchmark, for sure. Yeah, no, did not win that. What is the Electron? Hold on. Electron is not even... Where the hell do you get hold of the blueprint? Glicave Electron. What's another thing? Right, I'm gonna be really mean, and let's go find a hard Glicave plane of some kind. Probably the Sympagic again, I'd have to say. Hard. Spider bomber, perpetual. Alright, turn off EMP effect tracker. Okay, perpetual. Let's go with that. Yeah, perpetual. Right. Let's do that. Need to go to the custom battle simulator ting. Custom battle and turn off fire setup. Load you in just so we remember what we're doing. Carve updated. What was it? Perpetual. This is going to be a lot of them. Oh boy. Electron is the Atom sub-vehicle, as is the Ion. True. Ooh, and HA burns. I don't think the Hickory scarabs have the energy production for their plasma, so it wouldn't work standalone. Just might make it better, or am I? Overlap with the scarabs on the Hickory. Oh yeah, true. Gonna have to make a note of that. Gonna actually hit with the APS for once. So there's Perpetual, which is about 11,000 materials, which means there's going to be a lot of scarabs. Lots and lots of scarabs. Also, I think they might be able to hit the scarabs with this. Mastercraft, scarab. How much is this? 20,000. Oh, that's not actually that much scarabs. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, use time for the moment. Okay, so that is 108,000. That is 1111. So if I add one more, is that too many? Yes, it is. 5 scarabs versus a perpetual squad. And just for giggles, we're going to. Is it like so? The package you don't think it leaves, and if the bread doesn't stuff up, they have behavior. Nice of a Right, so perpetuals. Oh, this is what I was thinking of when I spawned in the Sympagic. I got them confused. Alright, they have that burst gun, which is very nice. What? I do think simple lasers might be one of the better like simple weapons, simply because it's the only hit scan weapon that doesn't use engine power or battery power. How is this thing not AI dead? Oh, it is AI dead. Yeah, no, they're not winning this one. They are not winning this one. Oh, lordy. Yep. And another scarab bites the dust. Right, just going to make a note there. Where is our friend? Is there. We'll have a Electron and Perpetual. Equivalent. Okay, then pretty Perpetual. I know how to spell. I swear I do. We'll worry about renaming stuff. Probably later. Once we're done with this quality sweep, we should do names and nuke standardization. What powers the simple lasers then? Ammunition. Ammo, yes. WTF, they are strange things. Yeah, they are very strange. Where is that last... Oh, there it is. One last little scarab. I mean, frankly, nothing wrong. If you really stack simple lasers, like, and put them on something that can bum rush the enemy, they're not bad, actually. The problem just is they're really short range. And missiles. Wow, the Perpetuals really are not very good at hitting things with that gun, are they? Not to rub it in, Orange. What the hell? Oh, one of the Perpetuals died. How about that? I don't know why. There's the other one, at least. Also, I do like how the Scarab just wiggles around like this. I do like this thing. It just needs, it needs a lot of TLC. A lot of TLC. Let me tell you what. Orby, hello, Neko Boy Blue. Hello, hello. Are you going to be streaming later, or do you have the day off for once? Sorry, Orange. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't go well here. Oopsie daisy. All right, so I think the scarab. Yep, that's enough notes of the scarab for now. Let's just do that. Do that. Put that over there. And let's go hang out on the Perpetual a little bit. Everyone look at this thing. Actually, we'll go look at the main menu. Because that's funny. Okay. Scarab. Put you over there. Scarab go over there. Scarab go over there. By Benjamin a Sandwich. Lovely username. Lovely. Why do I have Balatro on my wish list? I don't care about card games. Yes, I know it's supposedly very good, but I'm not interested. Stop calling me Balatro. It was one date. It wasn't even that. We matched on Grindr. That was all. Take the hint. Okay then. What do I do? What do I do? And post there. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And very good. I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's see here. Were we? Yeah, I was going to start up a bit. Just wanted to say hi to my favorite from Dip Frommer. Yay! I believe we've... In which case, we're going to go just a little bit longer so that we can raid Neko Boy immediately. Because last time we raided Gorlath because that was the coin flip. Little aircraft marking new option. Or finale, a very hard needed drop. By the way, you should check that out. Yes! Finale, or very hard neater, is live as of 1 minute ago. It's very good. I'll try and start up soon. Anyway, alright chat, what are we gonna do? Because I don't want to start inspecting something. Actually, we can start inspecting something. Let's look at the soul. Let's look at the soul. Why not? The soul, I think, is one of those things... Yeah, this thing... Let's see here. Very good. Ooh! Ooh, I remember this. This had serious issues, but then, I think those issues might have been fixed. Let's see here. Oh, yep, it actually has armor now. Oh. 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 Very pretty. Oh, I love this. Oof. Alright, we need a frickin'... We need a frickin' thing. What? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Does this have... Who had a go at this? Okay, see you, Orange. Bye-bye. Alright, keeping a beady eye out for when Neko Boy starts streaming so we can raid into him. Hee. Alright then, let's go through our checklist. Aesthetics and fleet colors. I could use more green. Just a little bit more green. Yep, I'm not seeing much green. Oh my god, look at the snakes! Look at the snakes! Holy bananas. Okay, very good. Alright, so... Little notey note here. Okay... Right, what is the wisdom? The wisdom for the Duker is when you make a UFO, make sure it looks really good. Is this all done with decoration? I think it might be. It is done only with decoration. My word. This is honestly one of the prettiest stone craft I've ever seen. Holy man. Holy woman. Holy child. Holy teenager. Nah, no holy teenager. Holy man. Alright, there's that. Let's just check the other things. Sub-object clipping or excess. It has a what is that? 2-axis lasers. Let's look at the drag. Alright. Thank goodness for pausing real long. Okay, that does clip a little bit. Alright, so laser turrets do clip something fierce, although they don't clip at rest, so maybe I should ease up a little bit. And same here. There we go. What is this? No, really, what is this? What is this? Those are combiners with entirely hidden... Yep. Oh, they're short-range combiners. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. Slight Clippy. Slight Clippy the clipboard. Where the hell is Neko Boy Blue? What is he doing? He's setting up his stuff. Slowly. Let's do it for a bit. Can reduce. Two-axis, laser, turrets clip a bit, reduce clipping just a little smidge. Okay, then we are going longer than expected, but meh, like this actually works well for us. One last thing to inspect it later. Okay, APS clips. This doesn't have APS. Resource settings.
Listening.
It's about... That's it, yeah, no. Resource settings. Nope, resource settings all good. Armor. That's a thing I haven't been looking at. Turn that back on. Left, right. Above. Let's see here. Lots of stuff. Alright, it does have poles and beam slopes. Alright. Alright. Left, right, back, front, good above. Kind of universally armored on all sides. Nice big air gaps though. How's the armor underneath? Lots of heavy armor poles touching the lasers directly. Alright, armor is acceptable. Could be improved, probably. Ah. Very nice. If Neko doesn't go live soon, I'm gonna frickin' raid Gorloth again. And might need more armor. I'm gonna make a note there. Armor. Right, I'm trying to remember what this thing's... Sarloaf. Alright. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay. Please. Right, left, right, cutting off and cut above. This gives us a nice all-round view of the armor. So on the front, we've got pole armor. Should refit pole armor. Poles might need replacement with slopes. Because I think this is a downsider, not a frontsider. Okay, armor, auto propulsion. Does it have that thing? Let's see here. This looks like a Turner. This looks like a Tina Turner. Okay, yeah, good. Yep, nope, it does not look like this thing uses auto propulsion, which is a very good thing. Very good. That's a weird crankshaft. Really? What am I looking at? Now that you mention it, what the hell? That is interesting. Why are there 2 gearboxes here? Interesting. I'm not sure if that's ideal at all. Also, is this... Oh, nope, the maximum RPM's not set, so I'm gonna make a note there. Max RPM on steam engines. Quality of life. Can see how much power available. Alright, what next? What else? Auto propulsion, repair bots. Do we have repair bots? Nope, we do not. Repair bots, functionality, combat testing. This thing is about... Alright, so we've got 600Ks of what is basically pure laser. What is a 600K Glacave thing? Oh, hello! The anchor bolt. Let's start with the plasma cutter. Let's see what happens. Very inefficient because they're all single stage steam. True. I'm gonna make a note there. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, Sitman. Use 2-stage rather than use 2-stage rather than 1-stage steam. There we go. Alright. Proceed. I feel that laser should be firing a lot sooner. It's not fast enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I get the idea of this, but it does not work well against... Yeah, no. This is basically trying to use a laser as a melee weapon, and that's never a good idea. Ooh, dear. Very nice deco, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Testing bench plug. Converted to long range draft. Not fast enough to close. Not fast enough. Too easy to evade. And I know how to spell converted because I'm a genius. Rangecraft. Does anyone remember the Hypatos? This thing could be like that. That could be a 360 turret. That could be a 360 turret. This is a 360 turret. Wait a minute. What are the range limits on this? Oh, well, a second. Okay. Cave. Cutter. Well, it's not too easy to evade. I need to go find the local weapon controllers here. Alright, I'm gonna make my life easier by doing that, and... What the hell? Oh, interesting. That uses bread to set the lowest altitude. Oh, that's an issue. Oh boy. This thing literally... The top laser can't engage anything that's below it. And the bottom laser has short-range combiners that have short range. So that's not good. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. In fact, a dual turret... Yeah. This thing should have, like, dual turrets, because this laser is enormous and very, very strong. So yeah, this thing is basically helpless against anything that's faster than it, or anything that can stay below it and at a distance. That's an issue. 200 is way too short. Yeah, no, 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 no. 600k thing with, like, one weapon that's 200 meters? Not a good idea. Too easy to evade. Alright, plasma cutter. Let's throw it against some other stuff. Aha! Necklewar Blue is live, but we gotta finish him spectinating. Also, I'd like to shout out to this vehicle for being hard to tell which end is which. I think all of these things are gonna be faster than it. Yep. 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 Alright, plasma cutter, momentum, anchor bolt, and anvil. Let's say that. Plasma cutter, momentum, anchor, bolt, anvil. I think the anvil is the one thing which this thing might be able to fight. So let's have a look-see. Wait, no, that's the laggy one. That is the laggy one. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not in my house. Not in my house. Dual axe probably because it's a front-sider. Anything getting to 200 meters is a faster melee craft. Yep. Should throw this thing against the Combine to see what happens. Let's go over here and spawn in the Concave Anvil. Let's go here. Anvil. Lag monster. Our favorite. I now go. Okay, see you, Holepa. Okay then. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh dear. This thing is going to take a lot of damage closing in. Although in a straight line it moves at 90 meters per second, so that's nice. Problem is, oh yeah, it also has a crap ton of lambs on it. I think the idea is that the lamb should help you survive what's going through. It just did 500... Ooh, my word. No, never mind. To be fair, that laser is very, very strong. But yeah, short-range laser's not a good idea. Also, it's burning through... Those lamp nodes have a very long range. Hold on a tick. Oh. Well, at the very least, this is a pretty unique sight, and... Oh... It just lost its CJE. Oh, it's tilting. Oh, it's doing a tilt. Right, it's very situational then, because things are just going to run away. Yeah, no, because... I think most, if not all of the craft in the Metal Fleet move too fast for this thing to catch. thing's doing a number on the anvil, though. Will it win, though, is the question. Yeah, this should be, like, I love the idea of this, but yeah, no, like, it's just not gonna cut it, for a late game craft. This is basically trying to, I don't know, it's a really cool idea. If you made this a spacecraft, with not short-range combiners, it would be a lot better, but, actually, I'm almost tempted. This has a Mesoamerican theme to it, but you could call this thing you could rename this thing the Arten if you wanted. This ancient Egyptian sun disk. Okay then, I think that's enough notes on this because alright, so I'm gonna remove the anvil from it because we know it can beat that. And the plasma cutter, momentum, and anchor bolt are all faster that it's about to fall into the water by the looks of it. It's a cool idea for sure. I think normal laser combiners might just work. To be honest, I love the concept of lags and fashion fishing. What components would you all recommend for small interceptor missiles? There's basically only one small interceptor that's worth it, and that is interceptor head, APN guidance, fuel tank. Well, no. 4. Variable thruster, fins, APN guidance, interceptor head, and that's it. And if you're the underwater variant, just has a torpedo propeller, a rather. Oh my god, it lost. It flopped into the friggin' water. Never mind. Never frickin' mind. I do this. Nope. I'm not even going to bother testing it against the momentum and anchor bolt because those things are faster than it. It won't win. It won't catch them. Actually, I will bother. Let's try it against the momentum. I don't remember what notes the momentum needs, though. Let's go, starlight updated, thrust, craft, soul. There, and... What is the momentum? I don't remember. There we go. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, yeah, nope, it's not winning is that. How fast is this moving? 100 meters per second? I do remember that the momentum and the plasma cutter are made by... Yeah, both of them are Gravitas vehicles, I think. And, yeah, nope, you ain't catching that. Nope, 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 nope. Also, the anvil has 0 laser defense. Now that you mention it, we might need to fix that. Alright, so momentum... What was the other thing I said? Momentum and anchor bolt. Oh my god, that looked like it hurt a lot. Right, it is going at 99 meters per second. That's going at 109 meters per second. And this thing slows down when turning a lot. It is not going to manage it. Yep, it's not going to manage it. We go here. Anchor bolt is increasing in distance. Yep. Oh, now that laser fires! And now it's stopped. Oh dear. This thing just got plasmaed in its squishy underbelly, and that is unfortunate. And I know it's a tall order to, like... The anchor bolt is stupidly strong. It is a classic Mr. McFist build. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa! Was there a collision there? Oh my god. The anchor bolt did a whoopsie. It actually managed to catch it. What is the anchor bolt doing? Oh dear. It just deleted the underside of the turret. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. What is the anchor bolt doing? What's it doing? What? What? Redbook constraints might be better just let the failsafe do the constraint. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Seriously, what does the anchor bolt do? Wow! Just such disrespect from the anchor bolt. Just went and rammed because it knew it could get away with it. Damn. Short range, got a strong laser, long range, should do damage. Yeah, just put some, like, noodly combiners on it, it should work great. Also, yeah, have this thing fly at 500 meters per second, 500 meters altitude consistently, and it'll just tear things to pieces. Strange behavior in the tank breeding site, I'd say. We've just learned that the Ankerbolt hover tank is a parasitoid in that it lays its eggs inside unsuspecting UFOs. And down she goes. Okay. Also, reminder to everyone, the Sol is a hard design, but it's a Stonelight hard design, which means it should be able to take on Glacave Godlies, because this faction is supposed to be the end game on. It's supposed to be the strong one. So, yep. That is enough notes there. Sol, I'm just gonna go with that. Oh yeah, like the original Sol didn't even have turrets. Hugely vulnerable. Alright, let's go here. And Sol, and delete from enemy vehicles. Alright. Ain't this a familiar sight? Stonelight craft just sink into the bottom of the ocean. And now that Neko Boy is actually online, we can raid him. Hooray! Right. S. Whoops. Oops. S-O-L. Stonelight presence. Turret. Cheers. And little notey note. Little notey note. Perfect. Perfect. Little thing called perfect. Alright, and I just remembered both the Sol and the Scarab need to go. Up there. Need to go up there. Jolly good. Oh yeah. Yeah! Okay, we did good. We looked at 4 Stonelight designs and 5 Stonelight designs and 3 non-Stonelight designs. What's the cost of the Ankerbolt? It's roughly the same. It's around 600k. Alright then. Time to go to main menu, and I will raid into Neko Boy, because Neko Boy is a good Neko Boy and deserves a raid. Ha ha ha. Let's go raid. Raid Neko Boy Blue. I hope he appreciates the fact I went a little bit longer so I could raid him. He's a good egg, you appreciate it, yeah. Okay, the Lawrence needs to stack up to the Ankerbolt then. Yep. Well, not necessarily. Sometimes you get front-siders that just hard counter stuff, so that's okay. Anyway, that does it for this stream. Very productive, in spite of everything, making up for last stream, where we got distracted by Canoe. And yeah, see you next week for more of the same. We're really, tearing ass through the Stonelight designs, actually, or at least it feels like it. So yeah, take care, see you next time. Finale of Hardest Neater is up live, go watch it please, and I'll see you next time. Bye!